Last season with Windsor, Bailey tallied 96 points in just 67 games, leading the Spitfires to a third-place finish in the Ontario Hockey League's Western Conference. But tragedy struck Windsor when team captain Mickey Renaud collapsed and died in his home on February 18th. In his first words to the media after being drafted, Josh Bailey paid tribute to his close friend.
I was ecstatic to hear my name called, and I know it meant a lot to my family, but first and foremost, I just want to dedicate this day to, a teammate and friend, Mickey Renaud, and his family. Unfortunately, what happened this year, I know he's looking down and proud, so I just want to dedicate that to him.
And Josh joins us now. Thanks so much for being with us. Obviously, an emotional moment. What was going through your mind while you were making that announcement?
You know what? It just had to be done, I think. With what happened this year, it meant a lot to get that out there, and I'm sure it meant a lot to his family. And he would have been there for sure. He was that guy. He would have came down with the boys just to see because we were all his buddies. So I just felt like it needed to be done.
Is there something that you think that you learned from Mickey that will help you in the NHL?
Definitely. You learn tons of things. Obviously, just the character he had. You bring those characteristics into yourself, and you really become a better person out of it. Not to turn it into a positive by any means, but it's really true, and he's such a hard worker and a good guy, and I think it motivates you to just work that much harder.
After losing such a close teammate, how did it affect the rest of the season for you?
You know what, to be honest, it made us better, I think. Not that he wouldn't have helped being there, because obviously he was a key part to our team, but we really rebounded well and came together as a team. Obviously you get a lot closer when something like that happens, and I think we played our best hockey down the stretch. It was quite the inspiration to play for, so it really gave us a lot of motivation.
But really kept his memory alive. Also, you had paid a lot of tributes to him with your jerseys, and I know that you guys retired his number as well, correct?
Yeah, we did. So, there's lots of things. We even had in a stall, there's a big picture of him. We had every time first guy into the room, we had a candle there and we'd light it, and then the last guy would blow it out. So, we had lots of little things to keep the memory alive.
Looking to the future, from juniors to being drafted by the Islanders, what were your impressions from your first visit to Long Island?
It was good. Like I said earlier, I flew in a week before the draft and got to meet a few guys and kind of hang out a bit. And I think I'll really get to see Long Island during this week. We're doing a few exciting things, so I'm looking forward to it.
Training camp is coming up in September. Is there anything that you hope to gain from that?
Obviously a lot of experience. It's my first pro camp, so it'll be different and a learning experience for sure, like it is for everyone. And I'd like to just come in and do my best, and whatever happens. It's really a win-win situation with the opportunity I have back in Windsor or here. So, whatever happens. I'm just gonna give it my all and see what I can do.
I see that you are a fan of humor and Will Ferrell and Family Guy. Do you think that you'll be able to lend some humor also?
I'd like to. I'd probably, you're a little more nervous your first one, so you're a little quieter. But I think, when you get settled, then you open up a little more. So maybe then a little bit, yeah.
Great. Thanks so much for joining us, Josh.
Well, thanks for having me.